Hello, my Munifam, or welcome to the Munifam if you're brand new here. I'm Em, and I'm so excited because I'm finally getting to make a video about a project and a community that is so near and dear to my heart, and that is Cal Pals. Oh my goodness, I love Cal Pals so much, and I have had the most fun being a part of it and had so much inspiration come to me from being a part of this lovely community for a little over a year now. So because I've had so much fun there, I really wanted to make a video to see if we could expand and it gets some people from YouTube interested in getting involved, and maybe even inspire people who are interested in crochet to start learning and come crochet along with us. So what exactly is Cal Pals? Well, first of all, Cal Pals stands for Crochet Along Pals. Get it? Cal Pals. It's kind of dorky, but I absolutely love it. And Cal Pals was formed because me and a couple of other friends saw a need within the crafty crochet community. We saw a need for people to want to be a part of a crochet along, but sometimes it's like a lot of commitment to commit to this one very specific project. Maybe it's not something that you necessarily have a use for. Maybe it's not something you can see yourself ever giving to anyone, or maybe it is just not the right fit for your crochet business where you sell finished items. You know, it's kind of limiting joining these crochet alongs, and it's a lot of pressure too because everybody's making the same thing. There's these strict deadlines, and it's just sometimes it's a lot of pressure and can add unnecessary anxiety. But on the other hand, it's really fun to crochet along with other people. It's so much fun. And we wanted to find something that was kind of in between, and we tried to brainstorm and come up with ways that we could do that and create a community where we can crochet together and inspire each other, but keep it low pressure and keep the stress away because we don't need none of that. So we found a way to bridge the gap and meet in the middle. You know, over here you have commitment issues and you don't want to commit to making this one very specific project. And over here, if you don't have any people to crochet along with and you don't have any suggestions or themes or anything, there are so many things to make out there and you just feel crippled with indecision and you have no idea what to make and what to crochet next. So if we bridge the gap in between, we got Cal Pals. Every single month, we have a new theme, and according to that theme, we'll post a list of suggested patterns for you guys to work on and make. Usually, that list of suggested patterns includes a free pattern, a paid pattern, and maybe something that is a little bit of a challenge or something that is outside of the box and not amigurumi. So I should say, Cal Pals mainly focuses on amigurumi makers, which are people that like to make the little plushies out of crochet, and we don't do as many garments or blankets or anything like that. We're mostly plushy amigurumi makers over in Cal Pals. However, with that extra bonus pattern outside of our amigurumi patterns, we can cater to people who are not necessarily super interested in making amigurumi, and there might be something for you guys as well. So honestly, everyone is welcome. We exist over on Discord. If you have never used Discord before, it is an application that hosts a bunch of chat rooms and voice chats according to a certain topic or a certain type of community. So for example, I have my own personal Discord, the Munifam Discord, and we all get together and hang out and play games and craft there. But Cal Pals exists in its own Discord, and it is Cal Pals centric, and it has chat rooms that are for you to ask for help. There are chat rooms about sharing your workspace inspiration. So if I want to share pictures of my beautiful yarn wall there is a show and tell chat room where you can just show off anything that you're working on making, in addition to the informational chat rooms where you can get all the information and patterns every month. So it's a really cool place to be. There are people there all the time. We hang out together in voice chat and we crochet together. It is just a great time. So if you have ever wanted to find an online community of people who love crochet just like you and who love making amigurumi, and you also want to have a theme every month to crochet according to and get to share similar projects with each other and inspire each other, then come join us in CalPals. All skill levels are welcome, whether you started crocheting yesterday or you've been crocheting for 25 years. We welcome you and we are so happy to help you in any way that we can. We also do giveaways every month if you're into free stuff. I mean, who isn't? So, you know, there's the potential for that too. You can win some free crochet crafty goodies for getting involved as well. I don't really know if you're watching this if you have a reason not to join. Like, go to the link in the description, join us over in CalPals, and we'd love to see you and love to see what you make this month. So it is officially November if you're watching this video when it has been released. It is November now. I can't believe it. I've had a wild summer. I don't know about you guys, but we are full fall mode here, and we are heading into the holiday season, which is insane. But alas, it is November, and that means that we have a new theme for CalPals this month. The theme this month is woodland creatures. This is such a cute theme, and there's so many options of what we could make according to this theme. But myself and the other admins, we narrowed it down and we picked out a nice little variety of different projects of different skill levels, and hopefully there is a little bit of something for everyone in the selection that we narrowed it down to. So first of all, we have a free pattern that we selected, and it is this adorable, I mean freaking adorable little deer wearing a precious dress by Lovely Craft. This is a little bit of an advanced project. It is probably bigger than most amigurumi that we do work on here, but it's a free pattern, which is super cool, and I think that's wonderful that Lovely Craft shared it with the world for free. And the reason why we chose it is because with the dress, there's so much customization options for people in the CalPals community, and I can't wait to see what people come up with, whether you actually go according to the pattern and make the dress, or you just kind of go rogue and make your own clothes and design your own clothes for your sweet deer. Maybe you can put the deer in some overalls or something. But this is a super, super adorable project, and I cannot wait to see all the variations that pals come up with. My absolutely favorite thing to do is when people finish their projects and you look through them and you just see how different they come out. Two people can use the exact same pattern, but their projects end up so completely unique and so completely different, and I think that is so cool to see. For our paid amigurumi pattern this month, it was a tie. We really couldn't decide between these two, so we were like, why not link both, you know, the more the merrier. So we chose Sebastian the skunk and Charlie and Chip the chipmunks, say that 10 times fast, by Teresa's Crochet Shop. If you've never had the pleasure of making one of Teresa's patterns, they are precious. She has a very specific style that she makes all of her amigurumi in, and it's really cool because you could make a lot of her different little creatures and they all end up being the same size and you know, look like they go together. So it's a great way to make a full play set for a child, you know, in your life even. But we narrowed it down to the chipmunks and the skunk because we kind of thought, when else would we have a theme where we could fit in a skunk? And skunks are so cute. They may be stinky, but they're adorable, okay? I don't care what anyone says. These are paid patterns over on Teresa's Crochet Shop on Etsy. They are each $3.50 each. If you ask me, I think it's worth it. I love Teresa's stuff. These are a little bit more beginner friendly, I would say. They're smaller, especially the skunk. I feel like the skunk is probably your best bet if you're an absolute beginner. And since they're smaller, they will take up less time than the big, more detailed deer. So also, I must mention that Teresa does have some other woodland creature crochet patterns over in her shop, and you are more than welcome to purchase those and make those as well. We just had to narrow it down, and it's really hard for us to do, trust me. And that brings us to our non-Ami/Ami-ish pattern that we're suggesting this month, and that is this adorable fox pumpkin pattern by Winding Road Crochet. Is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your freaking life? Like, Oh, I love foxes. I love pumpkins. It is just everything I've ever dreamed of. And what's more is it's also free on Winding Road Crochet's blog. Oh my goodness. So you can make this as a home decoration or make it as a gift for a friend. You can even use the base pattern and change it up and make it kind of look like a different animal. I encourage you guys to get creative with it and let your creativity take you to magical places. You know, that's what I get for trying to be inspirational before I finished my coffee. I hope that it really instilled some great inspiration inside of you. Winding Road does have a pattern pack for sale where you can make other animals in the pumpkin form. And you can grab that over on Etsy for $10.49. And I believe it includes 4 different animals. So it's a nicely formatted PDF that includes the fox pumpkin, but it also includes a deer pumpkin, a bear pumpkin, and a raccoon pumpkin. So if you just want a set of all of them, then maybe the pattern bundle is your best bet. Additionally, we did find that Winding Road Crochet also offers a free pattern for a owl version of the pumpkin. So take your pick. There are so many options this month. So I hope you guys are feeling woodsy and would love to make some woodland creatures along with us, because you have the choice between 5 different patterns. You see what I mean? It's not one specific thing that's really hard to commit to, but it's also kind of giving you a more narrower selection and taking some of that overwhelm, what the heck do I crochet next, out of the equation for you. So it's like a nice happy in between, and that is where I like to live. Outside of these patterns, you are more than welcome to make any woodland creature type crochet project that you see fit. And in fact, I encourage you to even make your own woodland creature crochet patterns. You know, we're giving this theme and we want you guys to just go with it and crochet whatever you want. When it comes to narrowing it down and selecting the patterns, that way we have some people working on the same thing and we can help each other and also inspire each other of what cool personalizations we can add on to our projects as well. It must be noted though, to enter our monthly giveaways, you must complete one of the recommended patterns. So although you're more than welcome to experiment and do whatever woodland creature project that you feel like doing, we do ask that you do one of the suggested patterns to be able to enter the monthly giveaway. And that brings me to what is this month's giveaway? Oh my gosh. This month we are giving away a couple of crochet pattern books that have been so graciously donated by a fellow pal named Ivane, and they are pre-loved books that they wanted to rehome and pass along to a fellow CalPals member. If you are the lucky winner of this month's giveaway, you will receive 3 books. Happygurumi, 20 super cute amigurumi toys to crochet by Vanessa Chan. Super Cute Crochet, over 35 adorable animals and friends to make by Nikki Trench. And Super Cute Crochet, discover 35 fun and fluffy friends to crochet by Bridget Reed. You will get all 3 of these books in your mailbox if you win, and what you have to do to be eligible to win is, first of all, make one of the suggested patterns that we post. So one of the 5 patterns that we listed and are listed in my description below. Then step 2, you got to post about it on any social media of your choice. This needs to be public, and it needs to be something that, like me, I can go click your link and verify. If you post it on a private Facebook and then I go try to look at your post, it's not going to show it to me because it's private. So make sure you post it on any social media you choose. It really doesn't matter. All that matters is that you share about CalPals and you put the hashtag CalPals, and you credit the designer of whatever pattern that you chose and you used to make your item. It's as easy as that. Once you've done those 2 things, you just fill out a form, give us the link of where you posted, and we will be drawing the winner on December 1st and let you guys know who won the giveaway. It's just a little incentive, a little something to make it fun. You know, CalPals isn't about the giveaways. CalPals really is just about this awesome and loving and creative crochet community that loves making amigurumi and gets excited about these silly themes each month. A lot of times we'll host polls where you guys can vote on what you want the future themes to be. You can leave suggestions for us. It's so much fun, and we're always growing and we're always thinking of new things that we can do within the community. Like, we are doing a secret Santa gift exchange that is coming up this holiday season. So that's really fun. We're going to be sharing gifts with each other and just surprising each other with fun things. And it's just, I just love it. I love being a part of a community of people from all different walks of life who love what I do. I just think it's so much fun, and I love having online friends and people to talk to about the things that I love geeking out over. So you are more than welcome to join us. I hope you do. I really hope. I hope I see your name in there soon. Click the link in the description and it will take you right over to our Discord server. It is free. It is fun. It is easy. And most of all, it's no pressure. You guys don't have to make the items every single month. You know, you can even just, you don't have to make any of them. I guess you could just lurk and just passively enjoy the conversation that goes on in there. I do encourage you guys to get involved, but it is never ever meant to be any sort of pressure or extra anxiety added into your life. We just want to inspire you and benefit you and give you an awesome community to make friends in. Thanks for watching. I can't wait to see what you guys make this month. I think I'm going to make the fox pumpkin. I haven't started nor decided yet. I think that's what I'm going to make. I don't know, but I'll have to update you guys soon and show you what I decide to go with. But have fun, happy crafting, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!